you want to try starting from going from that point, or?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I was talking about things that I like to eat that are healthy. So I said that I like meat. I also like whole grains. So there are quite a few things that I do like to eat, but I don't like them as much as like chicken nuggets.
Okay. So it's on those kind of things that are on your list of foods that you like, but they tend to rank a little bit lower than the, I guess, the unhealthier foods.
Yeah.
Right. And so part of the issue is that between making sure to use those kind of foods and just not enjoying them as much as sort of the easier, less healthy options, it's kind of hard to draw yourself to eat those healthy foods.
Yeah.
Right. What kind of things have worked in the past?
Honestly, I don't know. Like, I mean, obviously my diet has been better than it is right now in the past, but it's never really been good.
Okay.
I have found that the more convenient something is to eat, the more likely I'm going to eat it, which is one of the reasons I eat a lot of junk food, because junk food is more convenient than other things.
Right.
So, like, if I have freezer meals that are healthy, that can help. Or like those steamable bags of vegetables that are like covered in cheese, super delicious. I actually have one of those in my freezer. Maybe I'll have that today. Anyway, yeah. So like things like that have helped me in the past.
Has there ever been much of a time where you felt you've really nailed it as far as eating healthy?
Not when I was in control of all the meals that I had.
Okay.
When I'm living at home, I pretty much at least have. Actually, no, I totally remember one. So in 2018, so like the summer before last, I made a goal to have either 5 or 9 servings of vegetables every day. I can't remember which one it was, and I would like bring like raw veggies to work with me. And I would just eat them all day. One time I forgot veggies, so I like forced myself to drink a can of V8, and that was the worst decision I've ever made in my entire life. Plus, tomatoes aren't even a vegetable, so I don't know why I did that. But yeah, so I mean, that was pretty cool. I managed to do that.
Well, I guess I'm not sure. May I offer a suggestion, or at least something that helps with me?
Yeah.
I'm pretty bad about this. It's something I honestly need to work better at. And the only reason why I think I eat healthy at all is, one, because I like chips and salsa, and I tell myself that salsa is healthy.
It's
healthy,
depending on what you put in it.
Yeah. But. And then the other one is like I like to cook, and I try to choose recipes that are going to include both things that I really like meats and that kind of stuff, as well as some vegetables and produce, I guess. Are you much of a cook yourself, or?
I am actually. I really like cooking. I don't often take time for it when I'm in school, just because I'm so busy. But yeah, I do like to cook.
Right. And so, I guess when you've cooked, has that had an impact at all on your eating, or?
Yeah, so when I cook at home, I'm definitely more likely to have better foods. Although I've tried to eat out less because of money, and as a result, I incentivize myself with junk food that I buy from the grocery store, which is cheaper.
Okay.
But then I'm eating junk food at home instead of healthier food. So basically, I just don't have time or money right now, and that makes life harder to do that. Or willpower. I also don't have willpower.
Yeah, cooking is definitely not something that you can do in a minute and just have something ready. But I'm understanding correctly, it does sound like you've cooked before and you've enjoyed that cooking as well, so
Yes.
that's a good
yes,
sign.
that is true.
But it's also on top of everything else, it's just being the life of a college student. You've got
Mhm.
money and time and all these other things to worry about that food can often be put to the side, right?
Yeah, sometimes I forget to eat altogether. Today I forgot to bring a lunch, so I had to grab food elsewhere. And so I just ordered Jimmy John's, which had lettuce in it, but, you know, that's about it as far as the nutritional value goes.
All right.
Something I was thinking about doing is doing a bit of meal prep. I found that if I try to make all of my meals for the next week, I'm not going to eat them all. But tomorrow I'm thinking that I'm going, because I realized that I have a lot of vegetables in my freezer right now, because we cleaned out our freezer finally. And so I'm thinking about roasting those tomorrow, so maybe that'll work.
All right. So, I guess with all these different factors that come into play, on a scale of 1 to 10, what would you rate how successful do you think you would be at eating healthy right now?
Right now?
Yeah.
Man, I'm not sure if it's something that I want to focus on right now.
Okay.
So I'd probably say like a 4.
And how confident are you that you'd be able to make that change on a scale of 1 to 10?
Probably, like at this specific time in my life, probably like a 3.
Okay.
Because I'm focusing on so many other goals right now that if I tried to also eat healthy, something would drop. So maybe I could be successful, but then maybe I wouldn't go to class.
Okay. So you're juggling so many other things right now that adding one more to it might put something else that you deem as more significant or necessary. You might lose one of those instead.
Yeah.
Okay, just wanted to check and see.
Yeah. Can we have like 3 more minutes?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, cool.
Thank you. And moving on a little bit, I guess since we're almost out of time, I just will wrap it up pretty quick. But so there's all these different things that go into it, and it's not just time, it's not just money, it's all these other things you want to work on as well. That adding one more to it might just be a little bit too much, and it is something that you have had successes with it before, and it does sound like you even have some plans with of things you can work on right now, but still, as of right now, it's not the biggest priority to you.
Yes, that's correct.
Well, thanks for doing this, and thanks for letting me borrow your phone.